Alright, hey guys, welcome to an episode of Bass and Jacks. I literally got to this pond and wasn't here like 30 seconds. And caught a fish. I caught them off of a bed. They're definitely starting to bed because it took me like, I don't know, it took more than, I was just saying 30 seconds. But anyway, it took me about a minute tops to get this fish in because he was bedding. So what you do when you're bed fishing is, you know, you throw it in on the bed and you play around with it. You reel it in, throw it back in there. You'll entice this, you'll piss him off because he's protecting his bed. This is a male, so he's protecting his bed, and what he's doing is protecting his eggs, or his female's eggs. So I'm gonna go for a release real quick, and once I release this fish, I'll talk more about it. But what you want to do is his bed. See that divot in the water? That's his bed. And what you want to do is when you throw this fish back in, is you want to throw him right back on his bed. Now he scurries off into the grass right there, but he'll come back on that bed, and I'll move down and fish for a little bit, and I'll come back to this bed, and 9 times out of 10 he'll be on his bed. Now I'm not guaranteeing you, but 9 times out of 10 he'll be on that bed. So we're gonna keep fishing. I caught one, caught him off the bed. I literally sight fished him. Wasn't too hard to catch him, but I am noticing a lot of bass activity on the bank. So I think my strong. All right, guys, I got 2 nice. I'm talking nice sized bass bedding right here by me. I'm gonna try to get a classic example of bed fishing. I'm gonna have to wait a minute on that bed because I just spooked him on that cast by accident, being a dummy. I shouldn't have cast it right on it. I should have cast it near it, drug it into it. But I'm gonna fish around it, and hopefully they come back, and I'll let you know if they come back on this bed, so I can tell you if I'm fishing the bed or not. Fish on. He's a little guy, but he's a fish. Better than nothing. I could have caught nothing today. He's just a little guy, nothing special. I'm not even gonna do a release video on this just because of the fact that I don't want to move the camera. I like my camera angle I got right now, so I'm not gonna touch the camera because I got it facing me, almost kind of right on this bed. So I'm gonna go for a release real quick, and I'm gonna get back to fishing. Alright guys, I was on that fluke. Fluke's getting them today. So I'm going to stick with the fluke so I'm getting these bites. Really wish I was catching them on the Senko because I'm a fan of the Senko. But once I get this rig back up, I'm going to get it back in the water, and hopefully I snatch another lip of another fish. Stay tuned. Alright, another fish on the fluke. Come on, pop out. Alright, there we go. Nice size fish. You know, a lot nicer. A lot more of what I'm looking for. Not going to do another release video because I like where I'm sitting. I like my camera angle. So I'm going to release this fish and get back to fishing. Alright, that's a total of 3 fish today. Really getting to show you what the potential of this pond is. I love this pond. Some days it's just a drag, and I couldn't tell you why. But today they seem to be hungry. They seem to be wanting this fluke, so it's what I'm gonna stick with until I stop feeling confident in this. One thing about fishing is I don't care what anybody says. I may look stupid saying this, but I'd rather fish with a lure that I feel confident in than a lure that I don't. I fish off my confidence. I don't go off of what other people do. You know, I've learned what other people do, but I don't just, you know, I try to find my own way of catching fish. I try to find my own techniques. Because there's not just one set technique in catching bass. I have been fishing for a long time. My whole life I've been fishing. And I have put a gummy worm on the end of something. And, you know, yeah, there's certain ways to moving certain baits. But literally, I'm not a fluke person. I couldn't sit here and tell you and brag about how I can on a Senko, because I don't know how to fish a fluke. I don't know the actual proper way. I let it sink for a couple seconds, and then I just twitch it, just like I would a Senko, but in a different fashion. But with a fluke, I don't use the same twitches. I twitch it different ways, softer, lighter, harder, more aggressive. But I'm gonna get back to fishing, and hopefully we catch another fish. Just had another fish on, but came off in the weeds. One thing that sucks about this pond is there's so many weeds that if you don't rip the hell out of their lip and pin it while you can, and he goes off in the weeds, you're 90% gonna lose him. But right now I'm not fishing with braid, so I can't really yank on him like I would with this rod with 35-pound braid on it. But I'm gonna get back to fishing, and hopefully I snag. They're like conjugated right up on this bank, and they're content right there. Like I've had 2 bites in that one spot, so I'm gonna keep fishing the same spot. I'm not gonna change my camera angle. I'm gonna keep on fishing, and hopefully I catch more. take a break for a minute, drink me some water, kind of scan the water for a little bit because I think they're bedding. I'm gonna walk down here to the end on my break and look at where I've been catching them and see if I can't see any fish down there and if they're bedding in that one area. So stay tuned and I'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. I just took a break. I went down there and looked on that spot. I didn't see anything. It's a little shallow. A lot of weeds. I think that's the reason why I missed that last fish before I took my break. He got caught up in the weeds and was just able to shake the hook because I didn't have no pressure on it because it was hooked in the weeds. But I'm gonna get back to fishing. I'm gonna make a bait change since it's shallower and more weedy. I'm gonna go to my braid and my Senko on the Texas rig and see if I can't snag one up out of these weeds. I just had my Senko stolen, well, part of it. I knew I felt a bite. I wasn't for sure about it. It had to have been a small fish. Couldn't have been nothing like exciting or crazy or whatnot. None of that. Definitely having a lot of action today. I cannot wait to get home and edit and post this video because this has been the most activity I've had on my channel since I started. So let me get back to fishing. Probably gonna do some tactic changes just to change things up since I caught some fish today, to talk about some other lures, because the only thing I've talked about so far on this channel is Texas rigs. So I'm gonna get back to fishing, and if I don't catch anything here soon on the fluke or my Senko or whatnot, I'm gonna do a little bit of tactics change. Probably gonna go to a swim bait or something like that. So stay tuned and I'm gonna get back to fishing. Alright, fish number 4. Got a good hook set on him. Got him right in the good spot. I love it when I pin him. Let's see if I can't show you. I love it when I pin him in the side of the roof of the, right in the side like that. Right dead nuts in the side. I love it. It's an easy spot to pop the hook out. It don't hurt the fish. It's an easy spot to pop it out. It don't hurt the fish, and it's a clean hook set. That's when you know you got your hook set timing down. But I'm gonna go for a release. Not gonna do a release video. I'm loving my camera angle, so I'm gonna get back to fishing. Release this fish, put me on another Senko, and we're gonna get back to fishing. Definitely getting a lot of activity today. They're not the size I'm looking for. They're fighting aggressive. Definitely, I'm kind of shaking. I cannot wait to get home and put this video on YouTube. This is by far one of my best videos. I'm gonna spend a lot of time editing this one. I'm gonna make this one really good. Alright, so wind direction's starting to change on me a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and move down. I'm gonna move back towards where we were because wind direction is definitely starting to change, and I can see it in the water, the way the water's moving. So stay tuned, and Jackson Bass will be I just said Jackson Bass. Bass and Jax will be back with you in a little bit. Alright, hey guys, welcome back. We're 4 fish into this. I'm gonna make a little challenge for me. I'm moving into an apartment soon, so I'm trying not to spend my money, but my parents are out to dinner tonight, and I'm stuck with making myself some food. If I can catch me a 5th fish on this video, there's a delicious Whataburger right down the road. I'm gonna go get me some Whataburger anyways, even though I need to be saving money. And to my girlfriend that watches these videos, I didn't say that. Don't listen to that part. I'm saving money. But I'm gonna get back to fishing, and literally a fish just rolled right here. So I think I'm gonna have some Whataburger tonight. Oh, and also to my parents that watch these videos, I'm not eating Whataburger, by the way. Just leave that in your head. I know you told me to eat food at the house because I'm saving money, but that's the challenge. If I catch me a 5th fish on this video, I get me some Whataburger. No way. No way. No way. I lost this lure here. I couldn't tell you how long ago. I lost this lure here. It's a square bill KVD square bill crankbait. I have the identical one in my bag because I lost this one. I just caught my lure that's been in the bottom of this pond for 2 months. I swear to God, that literally the same. This is the same 10-pound test that's on that freaking my crankbait rod that I have there, my KVD rod. That is intense. This right here is the catch of the day. I don't care if I catch a 10-pound bass. Catching this lure was the catch of the day. I have never in my life lost a lure and didn't jump in for it and didn't get it back. Any lure I've lost that I didn't go in the water for, I left behind and so solemnly cried about it. This is my lucky lure. I don't think I'm ever gonna throw this lure on again. I think I'm gonna hang it up in my wall and keep it. I literally lost this thing like, I don't know how long ago. It literally, I lost it so long ago. There's pictures on my Instagram that I used to have that I don't have no more of a fish that I caught with it in its mouth. So if you guys don't believe me, go check out my old Instagram. I don't use it no more, so don't follow it or anything. But it's Florida Bassin 007. If you don't believe me, go look at this crankbait in the roof of a mouth of a fish. I think it's not in the roof. I think it's just in the mouth. I can't remember. But this is hanging out of a fish's mouth that I caught at this pond. I think it's even the day I lost it. So let me go stick this in my bag and I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm gonna get back to fishing. That was really exciting. I'm gonna get back to fishing. Hopefully I catch some fish. I hope I catch 5th fish because some Whataburger would beat some SpaghettiOs tonight. I gotta put a different Senko on. I've just completely casted the absolute piss out of this one. So let me grab a Senko. I'm gonna try my new Senkos. I don't think I'm gonna do any bait changes today. I'm not too worried about demonstrating other baits that I use. I'm more concerned about trying to get me some fucking Whataburger. But definitely happy with this video. I hope there's more like it with bigger fish. I am gonna be fishing other places, but right now this is the only place that I have to really fish around here that I know of. That's worth my while. That's even a chat, because I don't like going to places that are so stocked that, you know, you throw it in and you catch a fish every fight. I like some skill behind my bass fishing, even though this is a stocked pond. But it was at one point, this pond didn't have a fish in it at all, and I've caught some 5s and 6s. I haven't caught nothing over a 7. But let me get back to fishing, and I'm gonna be concluding this video pretty soon. As far as the fishing day, I am going to get home and do a little vlog and talk about the day, and talk a little bit more about the lures that I used today. But I'm going to get my lure back in the water, and hopefully I snatch up another fish. I'm gonna turn the camera angle towards more this way because I've had a nice, decent, hard bite. Yeah, I can work with that. Alright, gonna get back to fishing. I just had a solid bite. I'm talking that would have been fish number 5, Whataburger meal, and that was a nice fish. That I could feel it. The way that he tugged on it and took off with it right when I set the hook. But I guess he just didn't have the hook all the way in his mouth or something. I don't know what happened. I can't see in the water. But I missed him. I'm gonna keep throwing him back in that same spot. That's 2 bites in the same spot. I'm only gonna do a couple more casts because I'm running out of daylight. And I don't want to be riding a bike home in the nighttime, so I'm gonna get back to fishing. I'm gonna hurry it up, do a little conclusion at the pond, and then I'm gonna do a vlog at the house. All right, I'm gonna get back to fishing. Okay, this is a very interesting bass. I'm in a part of the pond that has more color as far as like, not color, my bad, I was looking at the coloration of this fish. That has more grass, okay? This bass, if you notice, is darker than all the others. Look at his mouth. Look at the colors in his mouth. He has some pretty colors. That is because the grass in the lake or the pond. Bass's colors adapt to their cover. If you catch a bass that's light colored, you know, like his belly, if it's a bass that's colored like that all the way through, you're catching them more out in the middle of the lake or a place that they're more roaming. This is a bass sitting in the grass, preying. So I'm gonna get this fish back in the water, get to a conclusion of the video because that's 5 fish. I'm happy with 5 fish, and I'm hungry because this is the Whataburger fish. So, Mom, I'm sorry, I'm breaking your rules, but I'm hungry and I don't want SpaghettiOs. But this is the Whataburger fish. I completed the ending challenge, so I'm gonna do a conclusion, release this fish, go ahead and go eat, and then get home for a vlog, all right? All right, guys, today's been a really good day. Very happy with today. Definitely a very good day. There wasn't the size of fish that I wanted, but definitely the volume. Caught 5 fish. Weather's been amazing to me today. The wind was not too bad today. The wind's kind of blowing towards me this way at an angle going towards the highway over there to my left. Got my lure back that I lost months ago. So I can't complain with today. Today's been a very good day. So I'm gonna end the fishing part of this video right here. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. And then when I get home, I'm gonna do a vlog. So guys, stay tuned. please subscribe to these videos. I'm trying really hard to make good videos. I'm working with very limited supplies to make these videos. I'm using the YouTube editor to make these videos. So I don't have a very good editing system like other guys, but I'm doing my best. So please give me the credit that I do put into these videos. And stay tuned. Bass and Jax will be back with you with a vlog when I get out of the house. Alright, hey guys, this is introduction. This is the conclusion video of today's video. I got the other clips uploading. I almost forgot to do this one. So pretty much today I caught 5 fish, pretty decent size. Little, the other ones were little, third or 4 of them were small. I caught one decent one, like in the second clip, about halfway through it. Definitely going to be posting more videos. Really enjoying this. Didn't think I'd have as much fun as I would with this. I seen other people doing it, and I was like, wow, that seems pretty fun. I didn't want to be a copycat, but I just really liked the interesting idea of it. It seemed fun, and I just figured I'd give it a try, and I'm actually really liking it. I 2 rods today. LS Laser Speed Stick, 6.6 medium heavy action, KVD Quantum Series, KVD Quantum Series rod, 610 medium heavy action rod with the Quantum Series pulse reel. Had a 10-pound test line on it using the Texas rig. Fluke mainly on that one. Then I got my LS Speed Stick, Laser Speed Stick, Lew's rod with a Tournament Pro Speed Spool MSB. Use this for with the Senko. Has 35-pound test braid on it. Had a really good day today. Hoping to have more like it. Really enjoying what I'm doing with this. My editing skills aren't all the way there. I know some of my videos I could have edited better, but by the time I get home, get a shower, because I do this all right after work. By the time I get home, get a shower, get on the computer and start uploading, it's like 9:30. I gotta be in by 10, 11 o'clock, 12 at the latest to be able to get up for work the next day. So I can't really develop all my time into this. But soon, I hope to be able to. Put more time into this. I'm definitely going to be working on this more on the weekends, a lot more. So please stay tuned. Subscribe to these videos. Please try to help me get up there. I'm not looking to make money off this. I'm mainly looking at it for a hobby, something to do. Later in life, I would like to be able to go around other places. I don't want to leave Florida too much, but I mean, I got a girlfriend and stuff that I'm looking at being with, and things in my life that are going to restrict me from doing the things that I want to do. But sometimes you don't always get to do what you want to do in life. You got to look at things as a sacrifice. You got to look at what's more important to you. What's more important to me is my family and my girl, and having things with her in my life, rather than traveling the world like most people and doing this. But she's definitely more important to me than this. My family is definitely more important to me to this. So this is like just a hobby, a thing I like to do, but I do put pretty good effort into it, a lot of effort. I've been fishing, my whole life. I mean, I've always grew up on the water. I've always had a rod in my hand. When I went swimming with my friends in the woods, I was the kid over there fishing, and they were the ones swimming, drinking, partying. I drank and party with them, but I mainly fished. It's been definitely my favorite thing. So stay tuned. You guys subscribe, hit that like button. If you don't like these videos and there's things I could have done better, don't hate me because of it. Don't stop watching them, because I'm willing to do anything I need to do to make them better. to where, you know, they're good videos, you know, and I can teach some of you guys the things that I know. I'm not going to be a Mr. Know-It-All and sit there and tell you, oh, today's going to be a good day because the grass is blowing that direction and that tree is purple. I'm not going to be some douche like that. I'm going to teach you what I do to fish, the things that I use to fish, the ways that I fish, because you don't have to be like everybody else. I mean, there's going to be videos where I straight up use a gummy worm just to show you, hey, look, you know, you can use anything to bass fish. I've done it. I've watched Outlaw Dipper and who's that one guy? Not Fishing the Midwest, but Lake Fork guy. Him and Outlaw did a video with dip can spinner baits. Okay, literally used the lid of a can of dip and made a spinner bait and caught fish on a lake. You can use anything. Bass fishing, I love bass fishing and fishing period because you can be so creative with it in so many ways. You don't have to have, you know, a $700 setup. You know, you don't have to have expensive things. You know, you can have crappy things. And I watched, you know, I went fishing with friends that use Zebcos from Walmart with bobbers and little night crawlers and caught a 10-pound freaking bass, and I'm over there using a Senko, swim baits, jigs, crankbaits, fishing my balls off and catch a dink. So you can use anything you want to fish. You know, you don't have to be, you know, there's a budget to this sport, and I love this sport more than anything. It's more enjoyable to me than anything. I play football, baseball, I've raced. I used to do racing bicycles. Nothing has got me going like bass fishing. So guys, stay tuned to my channel. Please watch it, subscribe, do anything you need to do. You know, you don't have to like my videos, but don't hate me because I'm not as good as everybody else. Don't sit there and trash talk me because I'm not as good as everybody else. But I'm going to do my best, because everything I do in my life I try to do to the best of my ability, because if you don't do it to the best of your ability, what are you doing it for at all? So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys back out on the water.